Balya graduation 6 months after. We were supposed to do it in May, but unfortunately because of the COVID we were not able to do it, and today Bhagavan has given us the chance, and with his blessings we are able to do the graduation for our children. We are very, very proud of our children, and what else you can do to show our gratitude is to do the Gurudev's Paduka Puja, and that's what we are going to start now. So everybody has received the silver Padukas today. This is a speciality that for the children. These children are very, 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 very special, and also they are very lucky also in doing this kind of Paduka Puja. Usually all the children will sit on the stage here. No parents are involved with that one. And look at now, the whole family is sitting together and they are offering their respects to Gurudev's Padukas. So we will start now. So what we will do is now we will do the Omkar, and then we will do the Achamanam so that we can clean ourselves, and then go directly to the Archana, Gurudev's 108 names, okay? And then we will do the Naivedyam, and then we will do Arati and everything at the end. So as we all Balya students, for the last time, for you graduates, I'm telling you, sit straight, crisscross your legs, hold your hands together, close your eyes, and let us chant 3 Oms. तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। We will do the Achamanam. So take a spoonful of water and hold it in your right hand. Put the water in your right palm. Take out your mask, you cannot drink. Okay. Chant after me. Om Keshavaya Swaha. Om Keshavaya Swaha. Sip the water. Take the water again. Chant Om Narayanaya Swaha. Om Narayanaya Swaha. Sip the water. One more time. Om Madhavaya Swaha. Om Madhavaya Swaha. Sip the water. Now take a little water and wash your hands, and then wipe with the napkin you have there. And chant Om Govindaya Namaha. Om Govindaya Namaha. Now we will go to the Archana directly now. You have the flowers, and the whole family can sit and do. If you want to do it together, you are welcome to do it together. Or if you want to watch your child do it, that's fine too. Okay, let's go. And repeat after me, okay? Om Ajaya Namaha. Om Ajaya Namaha. Om Avyayaya Namaha. Om Avyayaya Namaha. Om Avinashine Namaha. Om Avinashine Namaha.
अद्वितीयाय नमः।
ॐ अप्रमेयाय नमः।
ॐ अप्रमेयाय नमः।
ॐ अद्वितीयाय नमः।
ॐ अद्वितीयाय नमः।
ॐ अनिकेताय नमः।
ॐ अनिकेताय नमः।
ॐ अनुशासनप्रियाय नमः।
ॐ अनुशासनप्रियाय नमः।
ॐ अन्तःसाक्षिणे नमः।
ॐ अन्तःसाक्षिणे नमः।
ॐ अन्तर्यामिने नमः।
ॐ अन्तर्यामिने नमः।
ॐ आनन्दाय नमः।
ॐ आनन्दाय नमः।
ॐ आत्मस्वरूपाय नमः।
ॐ आत्मस्वरूपाय नमः।
ॐ आङ्ग्लभाषाविदुत्तमाय नमः।
ॐ आङ्ग्लभाषाविदुत्तमाय नमः।
ॐ ईश्वराय नमः।
ॐ ईश्वराय नमः।
ॐ उदारहृदयाय नमः।
ॐ उदारहृदयाय नमः।
ॐ उत्साहवर्धकाय नमः।
ॐ उत्साहवर्धकाय नमः।
ॐ एकस्मै नमः।
ॐ एकस्मै नमः।
ॐ ओङ्कारविदे नमः।
ॐ ओङ्कारविदे नमः।
ॐ करुणासागराय नमः।
ॐ करुणासागराय नमः।
ॐ कर्मपरायणाय नमः।
ॐ कर्मपरायणाय नमः।
ॐ कालातीताय नमः।
ॐ कालातीताय नमः।
ॐ कैवल्यस्वरूपाय नमः।
ॐ कैवल्यस्वरूपाय नमः।
ॐ कृतात्मने नमः।
ॐ कृतात्मने नमः।
ॐ कृतकृत्याय नमः।
ॐ कृतकृत्याय नमः।
ॐ गीताज्ञानयज्ञप्रचारकाय नमः।
ॐ गीताज्ञानयज्ञप्रचारकाय नमः।
ॐ गुरवे नमः।
ॐ गुरवे नमः।
ॐ गुणातीताय नमः।
ॐ गुणातीताय नमः।
ॐ ग्रन्थकृते नमः।
ॐ ग्रन्थकृते नमः।
ॐ चिन्मयाय नमः।
ॐ चिन्मयाय नमः।
ॐ छिन्नसंशयाय नमः।
ॐ छिन्नसंशयाय नमः।
ॐ जगदात्मने नमः।
ॐ जगदात्मने नमः।
ॐ जगत्साक्षिणे नमः।
ॐ जगत्साक्षिणे नमः।
ॐ जनप्रियाय नमः।
ॐ जनप्रियाय नमः।
ॐ जितेन्द्रियाय नमः।
ॐ जितेन्द्रियाय नमः।
ॐ जीवब्रह्मैक्यविदे नमः।
ॐ जीवब्रह्मैक्यविदे नमः।
ॐ जीवन्मुक्ताय नमः।
ॐ जीवन्मुक्ताय नमः।
ॐ जीर्णमन्दिरोद्धारकाय नमः।
ॐ जीर्णमन्दिरोद्धारकाय नमः।
ॐ तपोवनशिष्याय नमः।
ॐ तपोवनशिष्याय नमः।
ॐ तपस्विने नमः।
ॐ तपस्विने नमः।
ॐ तापनाशनाय नमः।
ॐ तापनाशनाय नमः।
ॐ तीर्थस्वरूपाय नमः।
ॐ तीर्थस्वरूपाय नमः।
ॐ तेजस्विने नमः।
ॐ तेजस्विने नमः।
ॐ देहातीताय नमः।
ॐ देहातीताय नमः।
ॐ द्वन्द्वातीताय नमः।
ॐ द्वन्द्वातीताय नमः।
ॐ दृढनिश्चयाय नमः।
ॐ दृढनिश्चयाय नमः।
ॐ धर्मसंस्थापकाय नमः।
ॐ धर्मसंस्थापकाय नमः।
ॐ धीमते नमः।
ॐ धीमते नमः।
ॐ धीराय नमः।
ॐ धीराय नमः।
ॐ धैर्यप्रदाय नमः।
ॐ धैर्यप्रदाय नमः।
ॐ नारायणाय नमः।
ॐ नारायणाय नमः।
ॐ निजानन्दाय नमः।
निर्विकल्पाय नमः
ॐ नित्याय नमः
ॐ नित्याय नमः
ॐ निरञ्जनाय नमः
ॐ निरञ्जनाय नमः
ॐ परमाय नमः
ॐ परमाय नमः
ॐ परब्रह्मणे नमः
ॐ परब्रह्मणे नमः
ॐ पावनाय नमः
ॐ पावनाय नमः
ॐ पावकाय नमः
ॐ पावकाय नमः
ॐ पुरुषोत्तमाय नमः
ॐ पुरुषोत्तमाय नमः
ॐ प्रसन्नात्मने नमः
ॐ प्रसन्नात्मने नमः
ॐ फलासक्तिरहिताय नमः
ॐ फलासक्तिरहिताय नमः
ॐ बहुभक्ताय नमः
ॐ बहुभक्ताय नमः
ॐ बन्धमोचकाय नमः
ॐ बन्धमोचकाय नमः
ॐ ब्रह्मनिष्ठाय नमः
ॐ ब्रह्मनिष्ठाय नमः
ॐ ब्रह्मपराय नमः
ॐ ब्रह्मपराय नमः
ॐ भयनाशनाय नमः
ॐ भयनाशनाय नमः
ॐ भारतगौरवाय नमः
ॐ भारतगौरवाय नमः
ॐ भूम्ने नमः
ॐ भूम्ने नमः
ॐ महावाक्योपदेशकाय नमः
ॐ महावाक्योपदेशकाय नमः
ॐ महर्षये नमः
ॐ महर्षये नमः
ॐ मधुरस्वभावाय नमः
ॐ मधुरस्वभावाय
ॐ मनोहराय नमः
ॐ मनोहराय नमः
ॐ महात्मने नमः
ॐ महात्मने नमः
ॐ मेधाविने नमः
ॐ मेधाविने नमः
ॐ यतात्मने नमः
ॐ यथात्मने नमः
ॐ यज्ञकृते नमः
ॐ यज्ञकृते नमः
ॐ लोकप्रसिद्धाय नमः
ॐ लोकप्रसिद्धाय नमः
ॐ वाङ्मिने नमः
ॐ वाङ्मिने नमः
ॐ विभवे नमः
ॐ विभवे नमः
ॐ विनोदप्रियाय नमः
ॐ विनोदप्रियाय नमः
ॐ विनयशीलाय नमः
ॐ विनयशीलाय नमः
ॐ वीतरागाय नमः
ॐ वीतरागाय नमः
ॐ वेदान्तवेद्याय नमः
ॐ वेदान्तवेद्याय नमः
ॐ शान्ताय नमः
ॐ शान्ताय नमः
ॐ शान्तिप्रदाय नमः
ॐ शान्तिप्रदाय नमः
ॐ शास्त्रोद्धारकाय नमः
ॐ शास्त्रोद्धारकाय नमः
ॐ शुद्धसत्त्वाय नमः
ॐ शुद्धसत्त्वाय नमः
ॐ श्रुतिपारकाय नमः
ॐ श्रुतिपारकाय नमः
ॐ श्रोत्रियाय नमः
ॐ श्रोत्रियाय नमः
ॐ सन्न्यासिने नमः
ॐ सन्न्यासिने नमः
ॐ समबुद्धये नमः
ॐ समबुद्धये नमः
ॐ सच्चिदानन्दाय नमः
ॐ सच्चिदानन्दाय नमः
ॐ सर्वहितचिन्तकाय नमः
ॐ सर्वहितचिन्तकाय नमः
ॐ सत्यसङ्कल्पाय नमः
ॐ सत्यसङ्कल्पाय नमः
ॐ सन्तुष्टाय नमः
ॐ सन्तुष्टाय नमः
ॐ साधवे नमः
ॐ साधवे नमः
ॐ सुमनसे नमः
ॐ सुमनसे नमः
ॐ सुहृदे नमः
ॐ सुहृदे नमः
ॐ स्वयं ज्योतिषे नमः
ॐ स्वयं ज्योतिषे नमः
ॐ स्थितप्रज्ञाय नमः
क्षमाशीलाय नमः
ॐ क्षमाशीलाय नमः
ॐ क्षमाशीलाय नमः
ॐ ज्ञानमूर्तये नमः
ॐ ज्ञानमूर्तये नमः
ॐ ज्ञानयोगिने नमः
ॐ ज्ञानयोगिने नमः
ॐ ज्ञानतृप्ताय नमः
ॐ ज्ञानतृप्ताय नमः
ॐ नित्यशुद्धबुद्धमुक्तस्वरूपाय 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 नमः
ॐ श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः
ॐ श्रीमय
We will do the Naivedyam now. So you have some fruits and some cooked food also there. Take a flower, dip that in the water and sprinkle on the food. ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ सत्यं त्वर्थेन परिषिञ्चामि. Now show the food from the food to Gurudev's Padukas, what you have done the puja, and offer it to Gurudev. And your thumb and the little finger first. Om Pranaya Swaha.
प्राणाय स्वाहा
Thumb and the ring finger and the thumb. Om Apanaya Swaha.
ॐ अपानाय स्वाहा
Middle finger and the thumb. Om Vyanaya Swaha.
ॐ ज्ञानाय स्वाहा
Index finger and the thumb. Om Udanaya Swaha.
ॐ उदानाय स्वाहा
All the fingers together. Om Samanaya Swaha.
ॐ समानाय स्वाहा
All the fingers. Om Brahmane Swaha.
ॐ ब्रह्मणे स्वाहा
Take a spoonful of water and show it to the Padukas and put it in your plate. Whichever the plate you have there. You have the arati plate there, and you can light the arati. You have matchsticks there. Okay, you all can sit down and do it. You don't have to get up, stand up, okay? आरति श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की दिव्य रूप मूर्ति करुणा की आरति सद्गुरु की चरणों में उनके शांति समाए शरणागत की क्रांति मिटाए
जय। मंगल आरती सिया रघुवर की, दशरथ नंदन जनक सुता की, भरत लक्ष्मण रिपुसूरन की, रघुवर अति प्रिय पवन तनय की, मंगल आरती। मंगल मातु पिता गुरुजन की, सुंदर अवधपुरी सरजू की, सेवक साधु सखा पुरजन की, जनहित निरत सदा रघुपति की, मंगल आरती। मंगल विघ्नहि राम कथा की, राम नाम जन जीवन धन की, मधुर मनोहर मन भावन की, प्रीति सिया रघुवर चरणन की, मंगल आरती। मंगल आराधन साधन की, समझम नियम ज्ञान निर्मल की, मंगल आरती तुलसीदास की, राम हृदय अति कोमल चित की, मंगल आरती सिया रघुवर की, दशरथ नंदन जनक सुता की, मंगल आरती। मंगल आरती।
श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की
जय।
Let's finish it. कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि, नारायणायेति समर्पयामि। Go down to Gurudev's Padaka and get his blessings. And please make sure that you keep these padakas as a treasure and a reminder of your graduation ceremony and the blessings of Gurudev. Okay, so whenever you can, do the archana. Okay, thank you. Hari Om.
Hari Om everyone. Now we'll all have a next part of the program, and that is we will be, all the teachers came together in a technologically magical manner to give their blessings to the graduates. And we will be reciting, all the teachers will be reciting Sishasanasam from Taittiriya Upanishad. Anitaji, if you could please.
Yes.
Thank you.
Really?
Yeah, good.
Okay. Just a moment. I'm sorry. I have it right here.
देवासि सेवितव्यानि लोकिकराणि यान्यस्माकं सुचरितानि तानि त्वयोपास्यानि लोकिकराणि ये के चास्मच्छ्रेयागंसो ब्राह्मणाः तेषां त्वयासनेन प्रश्वसितव्यम् श्रद्धया देयम् अश्रद्धया देयम् श्रिया देयम् प्रिया देयम् धिया देयम् संविदा देयम् अहयति ते कर्म विचिकित्सा वा वृत्तविचिकित्सा वा स्यात् एतत्र ब्राह्मणाः सम्मर्षिणः युक्ता आयुक्ताः अलुष्टा धर्मकामास्युः यथा ते तत्र वर्तेरन् तथा तत्र वर्तेताः अथाप्यादेषु ये तत्र ब्राह्मणाः सम्मर्षिणः युक्ता आयुक्ताः अलुष्टा धर्मकामास्युः यथा ते तेषु वर्तेरन् तथा तेषु वर्तेताः एष आदेशः एष उपदेशः एषा वेदोपनिषद् एतदनुशासनम् एवमुपासितव्यम् एवमुचैतदुपास्यम् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
This graduation day is very special in many ways. For the first time, we have our own resident Brahmacharini ji, and she'll be joining from Trinidad to espouse the meaning of the Shishanusasana. Thank you, Jyoti ji.
Hari Om everyone. Hari Om to all of our special graduates this year. Om Shri Guru Namaha. We've heard the convocation address, Shikshavaali of our Revered Taittiriya Upanishad. What has it said to all of us, especially to you, the ones who are about to graduate and move forward? It said, Esha adeshaha, Esha upadeshaha, Esha vedopanishad. This is the commandment. These are the teachings. This is the secret of Vedanta itself. Having been taught, now you must go forward and live life in tandem with this knowledge. Till the end of your days should dawn, and not otherwise. This is the instruction given here. This is the trust that the Gurus have now placed in each and every one of you. It is said that the greatest blessing in human life is when we can find that true Guru. You all have had many Balavihar Gurus who have helped to groom you thus far. But other Gurus will come into your life forward from here. It is said the Guru is the one who opens our eyes and unlocks our heart in order to reveal that stairway within up to the highest attainment of human life. Every single one of you here will leave today with the blessing of your Balavihar Gurus. But as you go forward, should you prepare yourself appropriately, the right Guru will come. This is said, you make yourself fit and the appropriate Guru will come to you. Remember this. You all leave here today not only with the blessing of every one of your Balavihar Gurus who have helped to mold your good character over this past decade and more, but also you leave here with their faith firmly placed on your capable shoulders. That as you move forward from here into life, you will be embodiments of that grace of superior conduct. You will be shining examples of Sanatana Dharma in action. What is this Dharma of superior conduct, which is indicated here in Taittiriya Upanishad? Satyam vada dharmam chara svadhyaya anma pramadaha. Let truth flow through your expression. Walk in dharma. And never swerve from your practice of the highest knowledge. In this way, may your life become a reflection of the tenet of the Supreme Vedas. This is not just advice being given to you for the end of your Bandihar period. This is paramount guidance of Shruti Mata herself for the beginning of your life ahead. As you enter into higher secular social pursuits, as you enter into your years of studentship at a university, you commence actually your journey as a student of the universe. The corridors of life are beautifully painted and ornamented in accordance with the color of your mind. A beautiful mind manifests a beautiful life. And so this convocation address advises us on how to mold the most outstanding mind for the most exceptional life. The advice given and written here is summarized most pristinely in one address which our Puja Gurudev gives to a group of students at one university in South India. So as part of our convocation address, we are going to imbibe together the proclamations of the Master himself. In that address, Puja Gurudev said, "You are the youth of one of the most ancient nations of the world. You are the children of a culture that has lost its beginnings in the dim mist of its ancestry. You are the descendants of a nation that has never in its history disturbed its neighbors, planned or prepared to loot, con or topple others for material gain. Your forefathers had the stout heart and the clear head to starve, suffer if need be, in order to maintain the courtesy, decency, and even the divinity of the peace of the world. How did they do this? By living in tandem with Dharma. They respected mother, father, friends, teacher, the entire community as Bhagwan himself incarnate. Matar Devo Bhava, Pitra Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Atithi Devo Bhava, Yanyana Karmani, Tani Sevitavyani, No Itarhani. See how our ancestors lived. They served the highest goal of humanity because they kept the greater picture in mind. They never slipped down to the level of animalistic tendency. Animals that pander only to the needs of me and mine. And thus, they never for a moment troubled the world with disharmony. This is the way the ancestors have lived. Shikshavali is telling us, learn from this and live in this way. Nachiketas himself in Kathopanishad had said this. Anupashya yatha purve, pratipashya tatha pare. Let's see how the ancestors have lived and learn from them what to do and what not to do. But the question is, what gave the strength that enchanted the hearts of generations and inspired them to live such a life of high values? What is the mysterious power behind and beneath the history that fed their subtle courage to fight down one's lower impulses and raise each one into a state of self-mastery? The answer lies in the spacious halls of our Upanishads and Bhagavad Gita. These you have studied some already. Continue to study diligently. This convocation address continues to say, study diligently. Now you have been placed in a position where you must inspire yourself for your spiritual journey ahead. Your Balavihar Gurus have done so much to lay a beautiful foundation. Now it is up to you. Have courage in yourself to continue studying, to continue learning, and to continue living a life in line with what they have built up in you thus far. Have the courage to transmute the baseness within you and live the correct way of life, respecting the more enduring values of human existence. These were the instructions of Puja Gurudev when he spoke to those students. What does this mean to us? One simple idea we can extract from this. It means never forget who you truly are inside. It means live up to that beacon of perfection which shines out from the recesses of your pure heart. And as you go forth in life, no matter what trials may face you, you be the change that you wish to see in the world. You can and you must. I know that you will. By the grace of the Guru and the blessing of Bhagavan, we go forth now. As Veda Mata herself has commanded you, Utishtata, Jagrata, Prapyavara Nibodhata. And may that ultimate success of human life be yours. Each and every one of you. Om Shri Chinmaya Satgurave Namaha. Shri Satgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai.
Thank you, Jyotiji. That was wonderful, wonderful. Now we'll move on to another technological tribute, and this will be a graduation song sung by all the teachers. Neetaji.
Okay, I'm ready, yes. Can you see the screen? Shastriji, can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can see.
Okay, I'll wait.
I cannot see the screen.
No, this is the screen.
Okay.
You don't?
I'm sure you're dying to know what the meaning is. Best wishes, greetings, and congratulations on the occasion of your graduation. Indeed, it is diligence that enhances glory. Therefore, be ever committed to action. We all pray to the Lord that all blessings be with you, and as you walk the auspicious path. Congratulations, graduates. This particular graduation song was composed by Puja Guruji, for the graduation occasion. So very happy that you guys.
Chastity, I'm ready.
Most of the graduates have been with us for a very long time. In fact, some of them have been here since kindergarten. So this is a small audio-visual tribute and a surprise of their journey through Bala Vihar. So Neetaji.
Yes.
Thank you.
I know this world seems so big, and everything seems so out of reach. The sky is high, and the walk is wide. You just don't know what you've got yet. It's in the palm of your hands. It's right in front of where you stand. If you believe everything you dream will come true, and if you can love, no matter how you hurt, love will come to you, back to you. This world is yours. At times I know it's gonna be hard when you think you can't go on, but there's a plan for you. Just let your heart follow through. Come on, I promise you can do it all. 'Cause where you fall, you can always start again. Your future's right in front of where you stand. If you believe everything you dream will come true, and if you can love, no matter how you hurt, love will come to you, back to you. This world is yours. Climb a mountain, cross the ocean, sail a river until it opens, and make good friends. Listen hard, let it out, and dance on. If you believe everything you dream will come true.
Here's to our eyes.
It's been a long time, yes.
I'm crying back here. It's beautiful.
Especially this class, I've been with them for the longest 5 years since they were brought them since 8th grade. So, a lot of memories. So, now I'll request Raghuji for the plaque presentation. We'll go with our online friend. Unfortunately, the Vasisht family could not join us for COVID reasons. So Aditya, I'll call upon you. If you could just spotlight yourself, and then we'll show what is there in the bag and the plaque, and then you can collect the plaque from us later.
We'll need a program. Give two minutes.
So what goes in the bag is a plaque. This time the plaques have been sponsored by the Hegde family, Ramchandra Hegde ji. He sponsored the plaques, and then We of course have the Paduka gift set that you all can keep it. And then you have
That's what he's talking about, it's in the back.
I took it out of there.
a set of coins. These are the actual coins by which the Paduka Puja was done in Siddhbadi. And then we also have coins that the government of India minted in commemoration of our Gurudev.
They're in the box.
They're in the box too.
No, that is the.
And then we have our gifts from Raghuji books. We have Bhagavatam, Ramayana, advice to students by Swami Jyotirmayananda ji, and Mahabharata. So a lot of reading to catch up during the winter break. And Gurudev's photograph. I'll just go over the details in the bag only for the first time, and that's all of them. And this is actually a gold pendant. Hitaji, do you want to talk a little bit about this? Okay. This is actually a gold pendant of our traditional Om, Chinmaya Om. So it's 24 karat gold. And then of course you have candies and fruit for your health.
Nice one.
So Aditya, do you want to share some of your thoughts with the group?
I wrote my speech down on my phone. Dude, what? You wanna?
No. Oh.
By the way, we kind of call him the glue of the class. He kind of brings in the best and the worst of everyone.
How you everybody? My name is Aditya Vashish, and I just wanted to say a couple of things. I was a senior at South Forsyth High School, and I graduated this year. I'll be going to Georgia State University in a focus of 3 minutes in biology in hopes of becoming a sports medicine doctor. I'll be taking all the lessons and morals Bobby Hart has taught me throughout my entire life. Whether it's to stay calm and be poised in any situation or do good for the benefit of society, Bobby Hart has given me an outlet to reflect on my inner self and work on my spirituality. My biggest advice for the younger kids is to learn as much as possible. Form your own self and don't try to become someone else. My advice for current high school students would be to enjoy the time that you have and to live in the moment. Chase your goals, but don't forget about maintaining balance. Cherish your time there that you have there. As much as I didn't like going to school, the memories and friendships I made with students and teachers will last for a while. Lastly, I would like to thank all my teachers here at Bobby Hart, starting from Nidanki all the way to Vidiji to Sasha School. You guys had to deal with a lot, but I commend you for not giving up. There you go.
Chandraji or Minulji, do you want to say a few words, please?
Hari Om. Thank you for all the teachers for giving Aditya your best. I could tell the difference in Aditya's life when I enrolled him. I think it was 5th grade and 4th grade, yes. Everything changed for him, everything changed for me because I wanted Aditya to learn about the Sanatana Dharma from an authenticated source. Everywhere I had gone before then, it seemed that our community had learned their religion and their spirituality from Hindi movies. And Aditya, as a mother, it's not just my duty to feed you and make sure you're studying, it's also my duty to make sure you get the right spiritual education that you're entitled to. And this is what I wanted for you. I wanted you to learn what puja is, why we do it, why we light the diya,
I wanted you to have all the answers. And it gives me so much pleasure when I hear you talk about, talk about Maya and have heavy discussions with people, at a random time. I love it when you sit down and talk to me and teach me about Gandhiji's nonviolence and your quotes. Mom, an eye for an eye makes the whole dunya go blind. I love it. And thank you so much, Chinmaya Mission, for all this. Hari Om.
Thank you, Nehaji. Now, I'll call upon the next graduate, Neha Nihantani Paliyanappan. Please. So, Neha, we call her a silent killer. No? She rarely speaks, but when she speaks, she chooses the words carefully. So this is the time, Neha.
Hey, I'm Neha. I was in Bhavihar for 8 years, and one of the most important lessons I learned during my time here is that we should balance all aspects of our life. I've used this lesson for the past couple of months because of the quarantine. Everyone's life has changed dramatically due to the pandemic, but having a balanced life has helped me overcome its difficulties. An additional lesson that I've used during this challenging time is that life isn't about material things. I've learned to be content in life regardless of external factors. Going to Bhavihar every week has taught me numerous life skills, such as being disciplined and timely. Some of my favorite memories from my time here are from the many festivals we've celebrated and pujas we've had. I enjoyed face painting at Ravan Dahan, lighting fireworks at Diwali, and performing puja surrounded by families and friends. Bhavihar has taught me that a puja must be performed from the heart, and I've learned why we do pujas and the meaning behind them. I would like to thank Vashanti and Devianti for teaching me during my first 4 years of Bhavihar at the Hindu temple, and Shastri Uncle for the latter 4. There are many lessons we've discussed in Shastri Uncle's class, especially from the Bhagavad Gita, that I'm able to apply in my daily life. I would also like to thank Geetaji, Raghuji, and Seemalanti for guiding me through this path of my spiritual journey filled with unconditional love and support. Lastly, I would like to thank my parents for introducing me to Bhavihar, giving me the opportunity to become part of this close-knit family. I'm currently going to Georgia State's Honors College, and I'm majoring in accounting. Very much.
Read the flat one. Oh. Come close to the microphone.
Graduate Chinmaya Mission Atlanta. Nehantini Palaniyappan. Chinmaya Niketan Bhavihar class of 2020. Congratulations. Message from Gurudev. Live with the minimum, create the maximum, give the entire thing to the world outside. So that should be your goal for the rest of your life. Thank you.
Thank you, Neha. Ramaji. Thank you.
Hari Om all. Nidhi is she's a very sweet child. And she always has a smile on her at all times. And that's one trait of Neha that I really, really like. That is, she's absolutely content and very happy with herself no matter what happens from the outside. She doesn't allow the external factor affect her at all. There can be a lot of drama going outside, but my Anthony will just keep a smile. You can't force her to do anything that she doesn't like. She just has that good trait in her that I think I can learn from. Now, we first joined Balviha when Neha was 5th grade, and we joined the Hindu Temple of Atlanta before we joined the rest. We joined here in Niketan. And Balviha has been very, very important part in our family. And just like school, we don't miss a class unless there's a situation that we absolutely can't avoid. And that is the reason, the discipline that Neha had, that she had many perfect attendances. That I'm very proud of that, because that takes a discipline. She didn't allow SAT, ACT, I think she missed one class, but that is about it. So that is another trait in her that I like. To us, Balviha has numerous benefits to the children, especially in making them to be very fine teenagers. It gives a sense of belonging. It gives us an understanding between what is right, what is wrong, following the Dharma. It also, this is one reason I feel that, or I should say that this is a reason why I encourage all parents to register the kids in Balviha, because I feel Niyanthini has benefited so much, and this is because of Balviha. I don't think we could have done it ourselves as parents. From the bottom of our hearts, we really, really thank all of Niyanthini's teachers, from the Hindu Temple of Atlanta, as Umaji, Ushaji, and of course in Chimya Niketan, 5 years, Shastriji has really helped Neha. Because like he said, she's a silent killer, she's very quiet, but when she has to say something, she will. And all our pranams to Geetaji, Raghuji, Jyotiji and Simhaji for embracing all of us, accepting Neha as she is, and keeping us in this loving family. Hari Om.
I'll say this, that Neha not only got perfect attendances for 6 weeks, I think she got perfect attendance for the entire year a couple of times. That is amazing. This whole graduation class is packed with, a lot of skills. We have a football player, we have a hoops player, we have a singer, we have a viola player, we have a painter. The list goes on and on. So we should probably have a show and tell kind of a thing just with this graduation class. Okay. I just want to add that along with all the things I'm giving, you should also be receiving a Maranam subscription. The Maranam books should have already come to you. The first book should have already come to you. The Chinmaya Balviha gives the first year Maranam subscription, and then we encourage all the families to continue the Maranam subscription. They're wonderful books. So having said that, I would request the next graduate, Neena Nagarajan. Neena has been a Governor Honors Program viola player, if that means anything, right? Thank you.
Hari Om. First, I would like to give my pranams to our Gurudev for taking me on my entire path through Bal Vihar. When I first started Bal Vihar, I was really young, so I was never able to grasp the deeper meaning of the knowledges that was given to us. Now that I am older, I can understand the importance of what I've been learning. I'm going to carry these lessons of spirituality in college and through the rest of my life. I am currently attending the University of Georgia to pursue my music career. Since I'll be close to home, I'll be able to come visit Niketan once in a while. I am so grateful that I am a part of this Bala Vihar family, and I know that I can always come back and be welcomed. I would like to end by saying how much of an impact my teachers and classmates had on me, especially Shastriji. He has been with us for many years and puts up with so much just for us. I have changed for the better throughout the years and will never forget the amazing memories I've collected through the years. Thank you everyone for making my spiritual and religious journey simple and effortless. Hari Om.
Sorry, there was an emergency. Gitaji, if you want, please. Nina, congratulations again.
Nina, graduate Chinmaya Mission Atlanta. Nina Sai Nagarajan, Chinmaya Niketan Bal Vihar, class of 2020. Congratulations. Live in the minimum, create the maximum, give the entire thing to the world outside. That should be your motto for the rest of your life.
Hari Om everyone, I'm Nina's mom. We're so fortunate to be here today, and I always tell Nina that this graduation means a lot more than the high school graduation she would have had if things were COVID-free. Nina started Bal Vihar when she was in 2nd grade. She was always a very happy child, always enthusiastic to come. In fact, sometimes we would say, we don't want to go to Bal Vihar today, and she would throw a fit and made sure we came. So the times that she missed was because she was in some kind of a symphony where she had to attend, and we had signed a contract. Nina is a very accomplished musician, and when she picked up her instrument, that's when her whole character changed and she became who she is today. She's learned a lot from Bal Vihar, great friends. She always enjoyed coming here. She's been to so many of the camps. I have never been to any camp. But she would cry if we didn't send her to one. So Geetaji would be like, okay, if you want to find someone to send her with, go ahead, send her. So she's attended camps. She's had such a good time here at Bal Vihar. And I think this was one of the best things that happened to her. Everyone here was so nice. Geetaji, Raghuji, Seemaji, and of course Shastriji, who put up with all their atrocities for 5 years. These kids were a handful. And he was so patient, so nice. I co-taught with him 1 year, so I know what he went through. And he's really so nice. And I don't blame him for not teaching this year, because he went through enough. So thank you everyone. Please do send your children to Bal Vihar. This is the best thing that could happen to their lives. Thank you, and Hari Om.
Thank you, Akhilesh. Now, it was Nitya Jala, please. Nitya Jala is again, she's bound to Texas A&M. She's already there, started this fall. That looks like somebody Kerala better too. And Nitya is a great singer. So a small story, Nitya. So she could not attend Bal Vihar for about 6 months, I guess, because of competing activities. And then she came back and she said, no, I don't want to leave Bal Vihar. I want to come back and I want to finish my pursuit and want to graduate from here. And so that's how the pull of Bal Vihar is. Thank you. Tiber.
Hari Om. My name is Nitya. I graduated this year, 2020, and as Chasti Uncle said, I attend Texas A&M University, and I'm majoring in food science. As I started writing this speech, I was trying to think of exactly what I could say that would perfectly encapsulate my experience with Chinmay Mission Bal Vihar. I've been able to witness so many amazing things and have learned so many concepts I would not have known without Bal Vihar. I attended Chinmay Niketan since 4th grade, having gone to the temple Bal Vihar prior, and I can say with full confidence that it has been one of the most formative experiences of my life. Until my 9th grade year, I grew up in an area where I was the only kid in my school with beliefs like mine. And being constantly surrounded by people who all believed in something different than me, it was difficult to stay in touch with my culture and religion. And Bal Vihar was the one place that made doing so possible for me. Every Sunday I came to Bal Vihar, there was something new waiting for me to learn. And I wholeheartedly believe that without this, I would not have been as connected to my heritage as I am. Bal Vihar was also one of the reasons I continued some of the activities I love the most, in particular singing. Through events put on by Chinmay Niketan, I always had the chance to show what I learned and perform. And these events helped me realize how meaningful the songs I sang were. Though I could look at translations to see what the words I was singing meant, singing at these events helped me realize how meaningful it was and how much I love singing for God. I have so many memories of singing bhajans for Bal Vihar, whether it was alone or having others sing along. And I'm so grateful to Bal Vihar for giving me the opportunity to sing for God as much as I was able to, because without it, I might not have been able to appreciate the hobby that I truly love doing. Additionally, thanks to what Bal Vihar has taught me about my faith, I have been able to get through any difficulty thrown at me. This was true throughout my life, but I think it was especially true during this quarantine period. Having everything suddenly shut down with little to no time to prepare and having to live life distance from the people that we love was definitely very difficult. And faith was always the one thing in my life that was constantly there and that served as an anchor in my life. It's something that I have been able to rely on thanks to the connection to my beliefs that Chinmay Mission Bal Vihar has helped me to grow. Lastly, I would like to thank the teachers at Bal Vihar who have taught me so much about my beliefs and culture. Every teacher I've had has been memorable and has greatly impacted what I've learned. And because of the community Chinmay Mission has created, I've been able to learn even from teachers that weren't specifically teaching my class. They have taught me information and allowed me to ask any questions, no matter how simple it were, and they would work together to give us the best possible experience we could have at Bal Vihar. I cannot thank every one of you enough for the impact you've had on my life. Coming to Bal Vihar all throughout my formative years was one of the best decisions I've ever made. Not only has it affected the way I view my faith and culture, but it has in turn spread and bettered every single part of my life. These lessons will be with me throughout my life, and I will be forever grateful for the opportunities that Bal Vihar has given me. Hari Om.
Nitya, I've always enjoyed your music. I will be missing you, but don't stop coming. Continue to come, and I want you to be one of the teachers.
One day, maybe.
Nitya Jalla, Chinmay Niketan Bal Vihar, class of 2020. Congratulations.
Thank you, Nitya. Shanti Garu, Aruni Garu, Satya. Okay, there you go. Satya again was an alum of this Chinmayaniketan 3 years ago. So he is now in the UGA. Yeah. So he has a few words.
Hari Om, everybody. Everyone else gave nice speeches about how their kids grew up. I didn't really raise Nitya per se, but I grew up alongside her. And I can say that for both of us, coming to this Bal Vihar was probably the best experience of our life. Like she said, we grew up where we were pretty much the only Indian kids. So Bal Vihar helped us stay connected to our culture, and now that both of us are kind of living away from our parents, she's like in Texas, pretty far. So I'm glad that Bal Vihar has given her the tools to continue staying connected to her heritage, and then to, when times are struggling, when you're struggling, you have the self-confidence given to you by Bal Vihar to keep moving forward and have faith. So I'm really grateful towards Bal Vihar for me and on his behalf as well. How do you?
Thank you, Satya. And now our last graduate of the day, last but definitely not the least, is a very special family in the sense their younger kid goes to Alpharetta Bal Vihar, and we had Tejas join us 2 years ago. He started this Bal Vihar started grade 11, and then he Bal Vihar, and in a very small time he made great impact. So with that, he's going to Virginia Tech. So with that, Tejas join.
As Shasti, as Shastiji said, my name is Tejas. I'm a student at Virginia Tech, and I joined here in the 11th grade. But I've been a Bal Vihar student thanks to my mom and my dad, who are supporting me here since like the kindergarten or pre-K. Before I can really remember, I can remember chanting bhajans and stuff. But coming to Niketan was probably one of the best experiences. When they say they've been dealing with all of these people for the past 5 years, that does not include me for all that time. But still, I definitely caused some gray hairs on Shastriji. But it's okay. I'm so glad to finally be here, to see my parents with me, to see all my fellow graduates, me, Neha, Nina, Aditya virtually, and Nitya. So Bal Vihar has definitely been a transformative experience. It's taught me a lot about my culture, from which we've kind of been estranged just because we were brought up here. We're not really taught Indian history. We're not really taught about like how our parents grew up. And Bal Vihar has kind of given me that forum to address who I really am and learn about all of the beliefs and why we do the things that we do. And that's what I think Bal Vihar is super important. I was definitely not one of those kids who, per se, enjoyed coming to Bal Vihar, but definitely. Sorry about that. Is it better? Okay. But I definitely wasn't the type of kid who was super enjoying coming to Bal Vihar, but now I'm of the impression that it's really changed the person who I am and how I conduct myself. And for that I have to thank Shastriji and the rest of my teachers. And I also want to give a big shout out, or we can give them a round of applause, to all the volunteers that put this graduation ceremony together. This has been really nice to see everyone and get together and finally have like a in-person graduation. So thank you, everyone.
Tejas Ankiraman. Congratulations, the class of 2020. Wish you the best in your college and future. keep coming and guide the next year's batch of students.
Ram or Shabari, do you want to?
Hari Om everybody, and I think you probably must have seen just less of both of us. Just closer? So I think our journey started in one of these graduations long back when Tejas was in pre-K, all the way in Michigan with Sharda auntie. So one of these graduations we had happened to attend, and we got really moved by the seniors that graduated, and both Tejas and Ram and I, we said, this is it. I think both our boys are going to be attending Bal Vihar. So we started our journey from Niketan, and then we moved here. And of course, I think we were closer to Alpharetta at that time. So we, Sharda had told us, go meet, the Sudha and others over there. So we started out there. And I think over the period of time, Tejas was like, oh, you know what, I'm done, I don't want to go anymore. And then I was like, okay, maybe some other friends of yours are coming here, why don't you just join here? But he was like, he had some health issues and stuff. So we said, okay, fine, you focus on what your studies is doing, maybe we can do something online. I happened to talk to Madhavji, and I think he's online probably, and Madhav and us, we live in the same subdivision, and he said, yeah, I'll talk to Tejas, I'll take him, don't worry, or something. And so he said, okay, I'll come. And then I was so happy that he was able to continue and finish whatever he started, because that's something I told Tejas and Arjun, that you have to start this and you do have to graduate and you have to keep continuing on. And thanks to, I think, Bhagwan for him to be able to complete this. And so I guess, yes, so we have 1 foot here and 1 foot in the other Bal Vihar. So, but it's all one family, right? Ultimately, I think that's what was important. And we were able to bring Tejas here, and Arjun attends that as well. So thank you, and I think no amount of Guru Dakshina is enough for all the people that support these organizations, or Puja Guruji and anybody. And I think every day, I think the children get a lot, and also I think as part of this journey, I think myself and Ram, both of us, are also evolving spiritually and trying to understand more about us, right? And I think we are also growing. It's just not they graduating, it's us, we as parents also growing. And I think this is a value that I keep telling everybody, my friends, and that's really the value that we are here for. It's just not them getting, understanding the Gita and everything, and we ourselves are growing as they evolve as well. So thank you so much, and thank you for this beautiful setup. It's really nice. It feels very homely. A lot of memories goes back to our Michigan, because Michigan was kind of like this, the place that we used to go to. So it kind of started there, it kind of went here, and then it ended here. And hopefully it will continue on. And thank you so much, everybody.
Hari Om everyone, my name is Ram, and I'm truly, I feel blessed and fortunate to be here. But as Tejas alluded to, his Bal Vihar journey really was in 3 stages, and I'll share a little bit about it because there's probably something for others to get out of this as well. Like he accurately pointed out, his early days in Bal Vihar happened because mom and dad decided that he had to go, right? So we, of course, in our own minds thought that every Sunday he was walking and running to Bal Vihar because of the interest that he had. Little did we know but what happened when it became obvious was as he entered his middle school years, there was less and less of an interest in attending. So he did go through his own kind of journey, culminating in him coming here. But in that, there's something to learn there as well, right? As parents and as children, There are certain things that you imbibe in the early years that do help. Like the Brahmacharani pointed out, you need to seek your guru, and if you structure yourself appropriately, when the right guru arrives, there will definitely be some type of chord that strikes. For us, it happened to be Madhavji and the conversation Tejas had that made him choose to come here. But that said, once he came here, I think I would say with Niketan in particular, there are two things that stood out to me the most. The first was obviously the learning about our scriptures, our heritage, the values of Sanatana Dharma. The second thing that stands out for me is the love and the selflessness with which everybody engages. And Shubha and I truly feel very fortunate that Tejas was able to be part of this forum. So thank you all, and here you go.
Well, I don't want to stand between the cake and the food. I just want to conclude with a couple of things. I want to kind of say after teaching this class for the past 4 or 5 years, and then Raghuji wanted us to closing comments, so I'll invite Raghuji and then we'll have a cake cutting and we all can disperse for the food. Okay. So I'll just start with a small prayer. It's so this is Jnananandamayam Devam Nirmala Sphatikakrityam Adharam Sarva Vijnanam Hayagrivam Upasmahe. Hayagriva is the Lord of wisdom. He is a form of Vishnu. And we're just trying to worship him because this is a forum where we're going to continue our worship. Now, we have a tradition in our Niketan Balavihar which we have been following as long as I remember, and that is to have a graduation day celebrate in a grand manner. And due to Bhagwan's grace, parents' support, and of course the relentless support from the teacher community and the volunteers, a raging pandemic could not deter us from upholding this tradition. So thank you all. I thank the parents to entrust your children with the Niketan Balavihar, with the Balavihar value system, so that we could be part of your kids' journey. I'll just say a few things. I don't want to take a lot of time. I'll just say a few things. I'll start by quoting our favorite American literature, Mark Twain. He used to always say that if you always do what you always did, you'll always get what you always got. Right? So this graduating class today did different. It chose to come to Balavihar. It chose to come week after week, Sunday after Sunday to Balavihar and not let life take over a regular Sunday routine. And that is important. So when I get texts from parents saying that the topics that you have covered helped my kid in the psychology class, that makes us feel proud and makes us feel that our service bore fruit. Now, did we complete our graduation? Did we complete our education? Sorry. And for that, I would like to draw some thoughts from what my Sanskrit teacher taught us, and she told us that, and this is actually a Subhashitam. Okay, she said, Acharyat Padamadatte Padaikam Samedhaya Padam Sabrahmacharyakya Padam Kalena Pachyate. What this literally means is, you only get a quarter of your education from your gurus. So I just taught you a quarter base. A quarter from your own endeavor. You have to put your own self-effort. And another quarter from your peers and contemporaries. Right? And the last and the most important quarter is from life and from time. Right? So with that, I would like to conclude by saying this, that once a student, always a student. So wherever you do good things, Shastri uncle will always take credit for that. Okay? I would like to see all of you come back as a chick Balvihar teacher. And stay in touch. God bless you all. Thank you.
Hari Om. Shastriji beautifully concluded the whole gist of the Chinmaya mission and the goal. And it's very wonderful to see how the vision of Gurudev, started 40 years ago, has continued to grow by leaps and bounds. Once, in a medical meeting, the speaker was in his 70s or early 80s. At the end of the talk, he projected his Eagle Scout medal, showing I'm an Eagle Scout. So, wherever you go, if you say, hey, I am an Eagle Scout, okay, that anybody else will have so much respect. Oh, he's an Eagle Scout, he's gone through. The same way, I feel that those who graduated from the Chinmaya mission, wherever you go, you will see that you will develop a close friendship with the like-minded people. So I congratulate you all and keep up with it. Gurudev's advice, that only thing that I want to do is practice what Chinmaya Mission Pledge says. That is the gist of the whole Upanishads, and wish you all the best in your life, and I'm sure you are all much better than what we were in your age group, and you will continue to grow much higher. Thank you. Hari Om.
I think with that, it's cake time now. So we'll have cakes being cut by the graduates. And unfortunately, Aditya just have to probably, we have cake out there. Quickly move the table to the names are written there, so this is name. That could be. So
Oh, okay. So that's why
Closer to the other.
Hari Om. Let's chant Brahmarpanam, please. Om Brahmarpanam Brahma Harihir Brahmagno Brahmanahutam Brahmevate Lagantavyam Brahma Karma Samadhina Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om.
In the table. The table. The edge of the table.
Are we ready to cut the cake?
Yeah, sure. That's really cute with the diploma and all that. Is so cute. Okay, now take pictures of the graduation. Will you cue her again? Yeah.
Okay, do we need a countdown? 3, 2. I'll not say 1. 1.
Sorry.
Okay, take a small bite and then we'll sit one over there.
Shobhane
need to do science check. Science check.
So everybody online and here will conclude teacher Purnamada and then we'll go to Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah Hari Om. So for people online, we are signing off. Thank you for being with us.
Class of 2020! Woo! Take your mask.
We can take the class, but it's okay.
So Rajati will be taking it tomorrow. So we will decide to take it tomorrow. Yeah. So we're coming here at 11:30. We have about 8 cars.
So you have enough people?
Yeah.
Gita was asking for me.
No. We have the 12th graders, all the undergraduates coming about 2 o'clock. Next year coming in. We won't be able to go in.
Everybody has time.
So they'll just put them outside. They'll bring the...
Even if you have a mask, smile, okay?
Because I always remember those who went to their previous years.
Yes, it's a wonderful experience and a presentation that they
Don't breathe, okay?
It's amazing.
Children went and started back for installation. They always teach children.
I think the more we think about them, we remember them more than something we do ourselves. Yeah, it's fine. This is our biggest year so far. Yeah. Yeah, actually, Raghuji, I had an extra one of the boxes at home. I thought I only had 2, but I actually had 3. So, and for 1 year, I don't need it. We'll just keep it here. So in case we have another situation, we'll just keep it. Oh, cut it.
This was in there.
Why is it on my
Maybe at Avantika before Oh, really? Oh.
Thank you, Uliji. Can I continue the picture with you? Thank you so much. Your technology is so helpful.
When we were there, Bela.
Are you going to take the shot on the
I think that graduated that year that we had to attend. And then that's what we said, okay, then we needed to go. That's what changed for us. And I think Arjun was just a few months old. Yes, it was very, and I think what I remember was She used to teach this crow story, right? Where the crow actually puts the calories in the water. She actually used to bring the water, the pebbles, and she used to throw the pebbles. She actually took the I mean, I used to love it. I used to do those classes. I mean, it was everything was a visual reference. It was really so interesting. All the classes and Tejas' class was on the stage, and they would not even get distracted because they were so. Yeah, now
Of course, all three of you.
All time.
That's how I started. What was my job? I kept insisting on going to have some especially for this class, they didn't have to school grade no matter what, we have to be able to go out there. I'm glad you're listening to her. Murliji, we have to thank you for everything. I tell you, it's the graduation song. I mean, the graduation song is just out of this world.
No, I'm sure when we started, it was still a smaller group. We had Niketan, and then for all bigger events, we used to go to Niketan. Avantika, and then we used to stay here for the annual day, and then we used to Dosa on the ground. I also made Dosa and I've sent it there. So yes, I've been part of all this year. Oh, program, right? Yeah.
So beautiful. And that graduation song, it took few hours with so many teachers. Yeah, I said, why can't everybody be champagne and
It's okay, my dad.